everyone. It's the first day of July, and it's what time is it? 6 o'clock sharp. And the thing is just, I'm really grateful for you guys, to everyone who watched my last video. I didn't think it reached that much viewers, honestly, but I'm so grateful for that. And uh, today is just basically talking about. I actually don't know what to talk about right now, but by not knowing what to talk about, that made me know what to talk about now. And sometimes that's just how life is, right? Sometimes you don't know the right words to say, you don't know um, the right things to do immediately. So the tendency is sometimes you gotta mess it up first before you do things right. And me, I'm someone who's actually so prone to messing things up. I always mess things up. I've burned a lot of bridges throughout my whole life. I've lost a lot of people because of um, my carelessness and my recklessness when it comes to making decisions and considering other people's feelings most of the time. And with that, I always see myself praying to be able to handle this people with much care, with um, with love, with affection, and all of that. But um, I really had to go through things first. I really had to face some challenges first before I could um, do that. Like, there's a lot of things that I just I just can't seem to get right. Like, I always have to mess things up first before, or I have to go through something first and face it head on before I actually be able to do things right. And sometimes it takes me a lot of time before I could do that, because for me it takes a while for me to learn. Or no, the thing is that I there are times when I learn it quickly, but then the thing is that I just can't seem to apply it right away, because knowledge, it's best when it's applied, right? It's best when someone is able to apply a knowledge that has been learned, because that's what matters the most. Yeah, it's good to learn something, but it's also like a different talk when it's about being able to put that knowledge into application and apply it in real life, apply it in how you treat people, how you treat yourself, how you treat the things that you have, or how you even think about the things that you don't have at the current moment. I'm sorry about that, that's my dog. um but yeah, sometimes you gotta mess things up first before you do it right, and that's okay. It's life. Go- I know there are a lot of people who are perfectionists here, and me myself, I think there's still a little bit of perfectionist left in me, but I'm trying not to be engulfed by that. As well as my, I don't know, I don't know if it can be considered an OCD, but I'm really particular about what I put in my room. I really want everything organized and symmetrical. If it's not symmetrical, then I don't want it. And over the years, I've been trying to learn how to accept that, some things might look messy in my eyes. I might think that something looks messy and organized, or doesn't doesn't sit right with me, but some things are just the way they are, and sometimes all I can do is accept it and learn how to welcome it in my life, because it's really important that I also leave some room for something that makes me uncomfy. A lesson that I've been trying to learn this past few months is that gotta sit through the discomfort. I have someone in my life right now who's helping me sit through the discomfort, or helping me face challenges that I need to sit through discomfort in order for me to get past it and to learn the lessons that I need to learn. Yeah, I've never really been that much of a confrontational person, but there were times that I could confront, but when it comes to when it starts involving vulnerability, that's when I run away, that's when I back out, and that's something that I need to work on, and that's something I'm working on. Sometimes I'm able to get through a challenge just fine, and sometimes it crushes me out, it crumbles me down, and that's alright, that's life. It's not always at its peak, it's not always in the middle, sometimes it's just so down low. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, or maybe at the end of the week, at the end of the month, it's not gonna remain so down low. And I think that gives me a lot of comfort, honestly. And I hope that, if you're experiencing something like that right now, that it also gives you the comfort that you need, that there's no need to rush about things in life. Life can put so much pressure, honestly. But sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath and remind yourself that can't say there's nothing to worry about, but just remind yourself that no matter what it takes, you will be able to get through it, or that it will pass. It will surely pass. So if you're in a kind of situation right now in life where you're so happy, you're at peace, you're so loved, you love yourself, people around you love you so much, then be sure to not take that kind of feeling for granted. And for those people who give you love, don't take them for granted. Yeah, and just be, it's a good day to be thankful for those kind of people who make our life so much better. And if you're someone who's feeling a bit low right now, then I think there's nothing wrong with, I believe there's nothing wrong with reminding yourself that it's not always gonna be like this. Just, I think it will only last until you learn your lesson. I think that's the thing. You're only ever gonna stay down. We're only ever gonna stay down until we learn our lessons. Yeah. And once we learn that lesson, we apply it in life, and we just move past it and never see it again, never encounter such thing again. Because now we know better. And sometimes, there are times that we knew better but then do better, but it's alright. There's always a next time that we can prove ourselves. Yeah. That's all, guys. Thank you. This is rather a longer video than the last time. I'm so grateful. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.